Well, I know as coaches, when you have a rough game like that, you probably wanted to get back right at it. I imagine you probably wanted, if you could, if the kids ready, you could play the next day just to get that out of your mouth, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we didn't play well at all up front, and I took it personal just because I didn't think I put the kids in the right situation. And I felt bad for the kids, and I wanted to get right back at it and get that taste out of our mouth. But now you got 2 weeks to sit and simmer out over it. But it was good to get the kids a couple days off last week, and it's good to get back in the game mode. Ready to play now.
Right. We've talked a lot. You don't have a lot of guys available to you. You can't snap your fingers and magically 2, 3 guys just come, appear. They've hung in there. I mean, but what do? You're facing the #1 rush team in the country. This going into this week,
Right.
what do you do? And I know it's 11. Coach Tormey said last week it's 11 guys that play run defense. It's not just 3 or 4 or whatever. So what do you do to try to slow that down? Or at least what are the big keys for you guys up front this week to get the job done?
Well, my biggest thing is that we got to learn to play tired, and we don't have guys that sub in, so our technique has got to be perfect. When you're tired, your technique goes out the door, and you forget what you're supposed to steps and all that other stuff. So we just got to learn to play tired. And, we've faced Nebraska was a top 20 rush offense. Now we got New Mexico, Texas State, Air Force. So we knew this coming into the season that we're going to have to stop the run, and those guys just got to get better. I just got to stay on them harder and harder.
Sure. You go back to learn how to play tired. You mentioned technique gets thrown out the window. Is that just the emphasis? Is no matter how tired you get, not to lose focus on the techniques, or what else do you try to emphasize to the guys when they are tired to play tired? I guess.
I tell those guys that we call it middle patterns. So go through your middle patterns in the pre-snap. So okay, if he steps here, then I got to step here. My first step's got to be here. My eyes got to be here. I got to shoot my hands. Go through your middle patterns. Because if you go through your middle patterns in pre-snap, you'll go through it in the snap. But you're so tired, all you're thinking about is that you're tired and you want to get out. Well, you forget all about your mental patterns. So it's just something mentally that we have to get changed up.
Right.
It's coming, but it's a mindset. Like it doesn't happen overnight. It's kind of a process we've been doing since day one. We want to change those guys' mental patterns. So I'm really big in a pre-snap. Go through your mental patterns in pre-snap, and then it will come during the snap.
Right.
And don't forget your technique when you're tired.
Yeah. What about this New Mexico rush? I mean, I know they run triple option. They run spatter out of pistol. I mean, is this just like running against a triple option, or is it just running against all kinds of a myriad of types of things?
It's a little
what
bit
they
different. You talk about Air Force and then like Cowboys at Cal Poly. You're talking about more on the center for triple option. Well, now it's basically triple option, but it's from the pistol look. They're always going to have a dive guy. They're always going to have a fly guy. They're going to have a read guy, an orbit guy, and it's the same thing as a normal triple option under center, but now they're in a pistol. So now the dive is hit a little bit quicker. Everything's happening a little bit faster. And now you can have bigger guys up front, whereas in a traditional triple option, you got little guys because you want to move them. Well, now you got bigger guys because you're backed up more to pistol look. So it's like triple option, but it's not because it's from the pistol. But if you really take a look at it, it's all the same concepts of triple option.
Right. You do get Santa Robbie back this week, for a little bit. Hopefully that'll help Eddie maybe a little bit, spell him a little bit. I mean, what have you seen from Sam early on? Again, I know he's not it's not the cure-all, but at least it's another body back, and hopefully you can work him. Is that kind of the plan, just work him in, or what do you see in there?
Yeah, I'm going to work him in. I told Eddie, don't think you're coming out because Sam is there. So I'm going to try to work him in a couple plays here and there. Spell Eddie in the middle of a series or the beginning of a series, I'll spell Eddie. But, Sam's been doing pretty good at practice. We've had a good 2 weeks to prepare him. I've been keeping him after and just doing a little bit of stuff with him. He's been coming and watching film with me in the GA. So Sam is doing everything he can to put himself in the situation to play. And Sam, I keep telling Sam, you're going to make us better by you playing. And just do your job. Don't do somebody else's job. And it's tough because last time he spent the game was high school.
Yeah.
And now we're going to throw him in here the first league game, very important league game. And we're going to ask him to play. So you better be ready to go.
Gotcha.